Yeah, both the guys won, so that's good. Norbert in spectacular fashion. Doesn't surprise me. Shipman a little bit more of a struggle, but he's up against Charlie Ward, who's not going to be an easy fight for anybody. So he played it very tactical and got the win. So I'm happy for both of them.
Back to you, because you have a big fight coming up, Mike. Why did you decide to fight Bellator? Because he's number 5. Why not with the other guys? And he's a tough task.
Yeah.
How did you go with it?
So we were going to go with Jason Jackson, but I believe he's next in line for the title. So he was like, I'd prefer to wait for this fight. Completely makes sense. And I know he's not scared of anybody. So it's not a case of, let me duck. It's a case of, it makes more sense to me. Instead of having another fight that can potentially knock me back, I'm already in line for the title. I can sit back, wait for these two to finish, and then take the winner of the fight. So it was supposed to be that, and then I think the next person down was going to be Yamagotchi.
So what do you know about him? Why does this fight excite you?
It excites me because he's a specialist, he's exceptional in a specific area, and I'm exceptional in a completely different area. And this is what MMA is about. It's about those two styles crossing, which one's going to be, the most effective on the day. So it's just a great fight. And he came off a win, spectacular win against Gracie, and showcased his boxing style as well. So yeah, he's an amazing athlete. Party. It depends. You never know where the fight's going to take you, where the fight game's going to take you. And I don't care too much about stuff. I've never cared about stuff like that. Because I always say, if I'm on the card, I'm the main event. If I'm on the card, you're remembering what I'm doing. I don't care where I'm on the bill, I'm the main event.
Please come to Amsterdam soon.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Michael, your teammate Norbert Mendy Jr. coming back from a long layoff with injury. He put on an absolutely flawless performance out there. Just how special is this kid?
Like, every time somebody asks me, don't tell him though, because I don't. But every time somebody asks me, like, who's the next special thing in your gym, I always mention him. Who's the most well-rounded, I always mention him. You wouldn't even, just from what you just saw, even today, you wouldn't believe he's got an amazing wrestling background. That he was raised in wrestling, because his striking is unbelievable. So yeah, he's scary all around, and even his jiu-jitsu and stuff. You guys haven't seen anything yet, so I'm looking forward to that growth.
What is it specific? What is it that makes him so special?
He's, I don't want to big him up too much. He's just special. Nah, but to be fair, he lives for it. He went for a difficult time, and I think it's always hard for anybody to kind of come from layoffs, but mentally it can screw with you as well. He had a massive knee injury, and it can kind of mess with you mentally. And as young as he is, he's very mature. Seriously, I got him under my wing, and I could just see amazing things for him.
Yeah, your other teammate Mike Shipman was fighting Charlie Ward, a solid win there tonight. Charlie seemed to be having some fun, showboating a little bit in the second round. Did you, as a showman yourself, did you appreciate that?
100%. He's in his home crowd. It's down to him to kind of get the people going, and I think in turn, I throw the energy to the crowd throws it back to me. So sometimes you need that. So he's like, he taunts a little bit, they get loud, and it makes you want to go push a bit harder. But obviously it's a difficult night for him.
We most recently saw you in bare knuckle against Mike Perry. How do you reflect on that experience? Obviously you didn't come away with the win. Do you regret taking that fight at all?
No, not at all. Fun fight, fun night. Everyone's controversial about the decision. I don't really care. For me, I'll go and do it. I'm a combat artist. Give me a challenge. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go in there. Very different, very, very different. Every graze causes an effect. Whereas here, you kind of have to hit clean. But it's almost like you have elbows for hands. Everything you put out there is damaging. And I had to really tough it out that night, and I enjoyed it.
Would you take another bare knuckle fight?
100% yes. Bellator is cool, I'm staying here for now, but 100% yes, I would.
Obviously the welterweight title is being contested tonight between Amosov and Storley. Who do you see winning that later on?
It's a difficult one. In all honesty, I'm a massive, massive fan of Amosov, his style, striking, wrestling ability. I love the way he puts it together. Obviously now experience being in the cage with Storley, seeing their last fight. with the addition of the extra 2 rounds, I think potentially Storley can steal it. If it goes the same and then there's 2 extra rounds, then I think it's leaning more Storley's way. And obviously with the time off, with what he had to go through, we don't know how of an effect that is for anybody. So hopefully, you know, it hasn't changed anything, and he's still the amazing athlete that we all know. And it's just going to be a spectacular night.
Last one for me. KSI has been training in London Street Fighters. Is he good? Is he a good boxer? How good is he?
He's, for me, you know what it is? A lot of people get hung up on the YouTube title. I don't care where you come from, because there's fighters that were ex-rugby players, there's fighters that were mechanics, there's fighters that were, but we just didn't know. So I only know you from MMA now. So we don't criticize them. But because we knew their background, we see their background, oh, they're just a YouTuber. I don't care where you come from, as long as you put the work in the gym and you take it seriously as a combat athlete, you're a combat athlete to me. And this guy's in the gym every single day, putting in work. And you see the transformation in his body and what he's done for himself. And obviously that last fight, he's improving, getting better. He's a combat athlete.
Michael, I think some MMA fans are a little bit
That fight would be great, you know? So, yeah, I want both.
You're someone who's obviously very mentally strong. For the first time in your career, we're counting the Mike Perry fight. You're coming off the back of 2 losses. Has that bulletproof mindset of yours had any dents in the last while?
Not at all. Obviously, both fights are extremely close. And I think that kind of helps, you know, where people are like, nah, you won that fight. it kind of helps that I'm still on track. He was close, you know, and these are all guys at their high level. So 100%, I'm still the same. And even if I lost badly, I'm the same. That's just how I am in life, let alone anything else. I've had some crazy personal journeys, and still I'm here. So a loss in a fight is nothing in comparison. So yeah, my mind is going to be the same no matter what.
You're one of the few MMA fighters that's kind of championed the, we call it the YouTube boxing. That said, who do you pick in the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight tomorrow?
In honesty, Jake Paul. I don't particularly rate Fury that much. Tommy Fury, I don't really rate him that much. So I'm going to say Jake Paul. I don't believe he's going to be the one to shut Jake Paul up.
Thanks very much. I hope we see you back here fighting soon.
Thank you, man.
Good. Thank you for watching this video on SevereMMA.com. For more wonderful content, please click the like, subscribe and notification bell, and follow us on these social medias.